Hey y'all, hey, it's Patty with Giddy Things. Welcome back for day 51, woohoo, of our 5-minute in name only exercise encouragement. Oh my gosh, my hair is very spriggy, which I like, but I did slice of life activities today, and to be honest, probably way more. I can't calculate, is what I'm going to say, the minutes that would be equal to, but I'm really proud. I pushed myself a little bit. Now, I did have to come home and take a nap, but y'all, it's unbelievable. The mountain breeze out here, incomparable. It makes me feel so good. In fact, when I was coming down the road after all my slice of life activities, I rolled down the windows because I just wanted to feel the breeze, and it was so lovely, and it smells so good. It was, my eyes filled up with tears. I was so grateful. I am so grateful for the privilege of just living a quiet, simple life out here in the country. It's such a lovely thing. And you can find joy in those kinds of things regardless of when it is. And today, there were a couple of things I really wanted to do when I was in Tennessee to see my doctor. And it was just simple stuff. I wanted to go to the Asian market, which you'll see in a video coming up, to get some things for the Handy Helper's birthday. And I wanted to go to a Dollar Tree, just go to a special Dollar Tree, right? I wanted to experience. It's almost like, I don't know, it feels like going to another country sometimes when you go to another state and you whatever. So it's not that far away, but it's about an hour away from home. But honestly, it was so much fun, and I didn't want to do either one. I wanted to go to the Asian market. I pushed myself there, but I didn't want to get out of the car and go in anywhere, is the bottom line. I was tired when I left home. I don't really like to travel that far away from my family without one of them with me, just because I love being with them. I feel comfortable being by myself, but I really miss them. I know but it's the way it is. So, yeah, I pushed myself to do that, and I was like, okay, well, this is my exercise as well. So I took those extra steps and stuff like that. And of course, not of course, but there weren't scooters in these places. So it wasn't ideal, but I did limit myself to going and getting what I knew I was looking for and then leaving. So I did put a limit on it, but it was, that activity that is kind of extra hard for me with a disability. But I am being careful. I was very super aware of when it was time just to stop, because I could have gone to a third place. I would have gone to like the Aldi that's over there, and I had planned maybe on doing that, but it just wasn't a good idea today. And so I did come home and take a nap, but I'm still sleepy, so I think I'm going to get a good night's sleep. All of that is to give you an example of what I did as an everyday activity. What are you doing to be good to yourself? Check with your doctor before you exercise. But if you aren't exercising, what are you doing to make yourself feel special and loved? And if you are exercising, again, it doesn't always feel like that's the thing you're doing to feel loved and special, even though, of course, it's important and it's a part of self-care. But that doesn't always feel like a treat. Like it, for me, it hurts. So it really doesn't necessarily feel like a treat. I'm not making my situation any worse, but it's certainly not something that always feels good. So just ask yourself, what can I do that I would really look forward to on a daily basis? It doesn't have to be anything that costs money. It doesn't have to be anything that's, complicated. It can just be something simple. Mr. Rogers would tell us that the simplest things are the best. Just to paraphrase him, he said we can be simple and deep, or complex and shallow, right? Those things are absolutely possible. So simple and deep is very, very good. It's profound, and it is something that you can do for yourself and be authentic and true to yourself. That's when you know you're doing something to treat yourself. So I hope you know how loved you are. I hope that you will always feel lovable, and even when you don't feel lovable, that you'll push the way we sometimes push to exercise, to feel good about yourself, to find things you can feel good about. I hope you'll also go in peace and love with me to serve others, and please do pray for Ukraine.